Hello guys, this is just an experiment. I'm trying to create kind of online lesson for you of the martial arts. Unfortunately, I'm alone. Yes, I need to a little bit spread this idea, but I promised myself to make it every Tuesday evening, and today I found this place. Usually I paint my pictures here, but it's also a perfect place for a martial arts training. So let's see what we can do with you. And I'm not sure if I go back, you can hear me, but let's try. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Test, test. Okay, this would be a test. Okay, I will just check if you hear me okay, and then I will go back. Actually, everything is fine. So, okay, let's just start from quickly this warm up. Like I'm not gonna do it again because I just do it. I just explain what is the basic warm up, at least in my knowledge. So it's wrists, like 10 times here, like 10 times there, just for a small warm up. Elbows, like 10 times one direction, 10 times another direction. Okay, arms. These turns. These turns. Of course, you should start actually from the head. One side, second side. Okay, so this back and forth, left, right. This funny move, how one of my friends said, the best move in the world. Inshallah, you to be the best master. Yeah, my friend was trolling me just all the way. Yeah, actually I miss him. But Boris, if you see it, please come to Italy. Let's train again. Okay, so the knees. Ah, damn it. Okay, for me it's hard now because my this thing which answers on the like standing on the one leg, you know, like and doing some stuff like that, it's a little bit broken, so I need to fix it. But when necessary, it's working okay. Yeah, also this move. This move. We actually usually use it like holding the wall. Okay, enough. So, like, I'm not a super professional like trainer. Okay, I'm just a guy who can fight, and I can teach the basics. And according to me, the basics is this. Three basic move is this forward punch or dvoichka. Can be fast. It's important to put all your body into punch and make it swift as a lightning. Actually, I'm like just showing like so you can see. You should always place your hands like this. In a box, it's like this, or even like this, something like this. But I don't like it. In the real fight, I usually just, I cannot even make it like with the open arms because I am just feeling the opponent, and I like try to feel when he's moving, and sometimes in the necessary moment I strike, like, but like I don't like this, basic stances when you have to like be like this, like, and you put this pressure in the arms and you are not relaxed. It's better to be relaxed actually, because you can catch also arm of your opponent. For example, you can strike with the head. You can then strike with the elbow. Then it's all yours. Like this comes also instinctively, like in the right moment, because every fight is kind of unique. My last fight actually just happened. Okay, it's running. My last fight was actually was happening a week ago against one stupid guy who was super drunk, and yeah, we'll explain. Actually, the perfect example as a basic fight. The guy was super drunk, and not a super drunk actually. He was just dumb, and maybe a little bit drunk, but he is доебался to me and to my friends. My friend was Ukrainian. I'm Russian, but I support Ukraine. But this guy actually was Ukrainian, and he started to like try to bully me, try to insult me. Like he said, "Oh, ты долбоёб, you are долбоёб," like because you speak Russian. I tried to explain. I'm Russian. I support Ukraine. I am good guy. Like, and I said this I think 10 times. Also, my friends said this 10 times. But this guy wanted to fight with me, and I said, okay. Like, then we removed all the like telephones, glasses, like all this, and I said, okay, I'm ready to fight. Actually, in that moment, the guy changed his mind and he started to talk to my friend and actually bullying my friend. And this is I didn't like at all, and especially when he was calling something like saying something about his mother. And in this moment, I already like triggered, and I say, okay, turn your fucking face to me, like let's fight. And I did this. The guy was very big. He was like maybe two sizes of myself, and like a big pig. And I did this like very fast strikes. I dazed him in the head. He leaned up. Then I just like couple of elbows like this, and he like kind of felt on the bench. It was like there, and there was the bench. Actually, I was a little bit worried that this guy will like run away, like charging on me, and in this case probably I would lose the fight. But because he's really fucking big, and I am not too much big, I'm just like I'm also not in the best shape because I eat very small these days. Actually, last half a year I think, and I kind of lost my form like compared to summer. I'm not in the best shape right now, but actually he was a very weak opponent because I like with these strikes, like with the fast strikes, I just dazed him and he felt then like elbows. Elbows are very good. Like if you can go to kickboxing, go to kickboxing. You learn how to fight with the elbows, and also with the knees. Also like with your head. With the head is my favorite actually. For years it was my favorite punch because especially when you one-on-one and the guy is like bullying you, saying, "Oh, you asshole, fuck you," and then he got a strike right in the nose. Usually it's enough to end the fight, especially for some like weak people. Like this one was one time in Balsan. It was funny how the guy was just bullying all the streets. And then like everybody like was about to lose a temper, but I was calm. I didn't want any problems, like because I'm also kind of immigrant. Actually, police explained to me that normal self-defense in the fight is not a crime. If the guy is asshole and you protect yourself, you protect your friends. Don't be afraid of that. The guys will call to police because you just explain that you protecting the friends, or you protect your honor, you protect yourself, and you don't like. Also, the people looks dangerous and they start kind of to provoke the conflict, and you can say, okay, this was preventive strike, like But because I was thinking like he got a knife, or actually they instinctively they want also to take a knife, and with the knife actually like well I have no like I also attended some knife school couple of months, but I don't like fight with knives. I think knives civil in a civil world like peaceful life, it's very weapon of the bastard. But since because like it's a peaceful, so it's usually the weapon of the criminal. And actually, in Italy, also in Europe, there's a lot of these criminal immigrants who wear the knives, even the swords, even I don't know something else. Sometimes guns, maybe. Also, maybe Kalashnikov from Putin. Yeah, I wish to beat couple of escorts and take couple of Kalashnikovs to me, and of course I will take it to police. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'll take it to police. Nobody knows. Okay, when I see Kalashnikov, I will decide. The thing is that with the knife, if like for example the guy, well, usually it's important in every fight. It's important to be empath. It's important to feel your enemy, and also it's very important to be fearless. If you're fearless, sorry, video has stopped for some reason. Okay, so if you're fearless, if your energy is like a steel, you also can be vulnerable to pain. You can like look at your opponent, and opponent will lose the confidence, and maybe even firstly he will stop to insult you, stop to bully you. Then his eyes start to roll around and looking for something, how to avoid actually the fight, because he understands that his ass will be kicked right now. And you maybe like you need to try to learn first like the how to be fearless, how to be confident, like normal psychology. Actually, these extreme situations, and especially when you win in these extreme situations, this rise your confidence a lot. But of course, do not miss it with the kind of false self-confidence when you feel you are Superman and you can like do I don't know like fly from this wall or something, or go against the free enemies or something like. Well, as a like for Europeans, I would like. I'm sure you're good guys, and you have another problem. You too much peaceful, and when you're too much peaceful, you will have these waves of illegal immigration, and these guys they will just fuck your asses. I don't know. They will steal your resources. They create a big criminal world. This world of mafia, and you will not notice this because you're too much into your fantasy world. Like when everybody is happy, I don't know, have unicorns. Vomiting with the rainbow or something like. But we are in the real world, and Europe sometimes is a very dangerous place, especially Rome, France, Paris, sometimes Berlin, and other cities. I think you will know it much better than me. So okay, so about the knife. Well, I do not have this experience, fortunately. Maybe only one time, the guy was treating me with a knife in St. Petersburg, saying like, "Oh, you Russians, you are pigs, you are a piece of shit." Like he was trying to provoke me, so I make a mistake, and he could probably kill me, or like do a like big serious trauma to me. But what I did actually, I actually stopped the fight, like kind of quit. I found the bottle and I returned, and I like was standing with the bottle like ready to strike him, and he was like ready also to strike me with a knife. And this situation, it was like a little bit like an epic movie, but like nobody knows who will start this fight. And then his friends say, okay, like come on, break up, and we break up, and then we break up. We stopped the fight. We stopped the fight, and the conflict did not happen. But if the guy is really like attacking you, like okay, so you feel your enemy, like okay, I imagine some Moroccan guy here. Uh, Usually they are small ugly bastards with the knives. And okay, so he's with the knives. I would actually do this, like okay, there's Moroccan with a knife, like typical Moroccan with this shitty energy, like a piece, like urina, like because their energy is like urina. Almost every Moroccan have this energy, and he's like wants to I don't know to do something like give me all your money, oh soldi, like something like this. Okay, I would do this like a little bit analyzing the situation, like, and then strike, like, and a fast attack, like, so he would lose concentration, maybe drop the knife. Of course, it's important to, if he has a knife, like doing something like grab his hand, like, or like strike like this, or maybe do this, like, for example, like he's trying to hit you and he like, usually people stupid when they like try to fight to hit you, they getting open it, like, for example, this Moroccan, I see how he's like trying to do this move, and I would do like fast attack here, it's already dazed, and then maybe to finish with the leg and with a knife, probably just punch it like this, or maybe, for example, if he's going like this, like fastly, I would say this, like this, this, and this, like something like this. Yeah, and like it's important to also like be fast, be like a lightning, and to see where the knife is going, like, and block it as much safer way as possible. Like, for example, it's important, maybe if you can grab this hand and strike with this hand, maybe strike him, like, maybe, I don't know, like grab his hand, like do this move from the grappling, but try also to hit him in the head, because this way you will daze him, he will lose concentration, and then strike with a hand with a knife. Or use your legs, because when you lose your legs, it's very safe. Like, you can even just use your legs, like this, like then he's like, and you like, okay, again, like then I see he already lost the knife, like, because like just feel like this is your zone, this is your territory, and he should not enter your territory, like this. Okay, maybe I miss it, but he is like fearing. It's already a good result, actually. Like, then this, maybe at this point he would already lost interest to fight, which usually happen when they see the strong enemy. These motherfuckers. Well, fortunately, I never, or unfortunately, I never meet a guy with the knife. In Italy, maybe I was like too like I don't know, karmically not meeting them, let's say so. And but I know in Rome it's a big problem. In Milan it's a big problem. Like also in other cities maybe. In Bologna I don't know. I know there is a lot of thieves in Bologna, and I even once actually helped the police to return one keys of Audi, the car Audi, because there was the guys, the gang of robbers, and they started to kind of be attached to people, to my friends, as some kind of this like party makers, but in fact they were robbers actually. And once I saw how they transferred the keys to each other and to my friend in Bologna, and I asked what the fuck is going on, and then we got keys back to police. Yeah, also I will give you advice, if you can interact with the police in a positive way, usually do it, because in Italy and also in Europe, I see how they become a good guys. Like they always was a good guys actually, but like people sometimes I like got some feedback they don't trust them. Like actually you can trust your police, because your police is very good. Like in Russia, it's a very shitty police in general. Like I was super fortunate to meet a good policeman in Russia, but it's like 1%. Like it's like usually this the guys who do this like operation field work, like, and you never see these guys. Like you usually like yeah just forget about Russia. If you're from Russia, please leave Russia, okay, because Russia is cursed. There will be a lot of Armageddon things will happen in Russia, so it's better to not stay there. Go to Europe, come to Europe, or come to Ukraine and fight. Also, I will go to Ukraine, maybe hopefully, and maximum in autumn, hopefully in the summer, because it depends on my document situation. So yes, and what else can we say? I forgot about basics. By basic punches. Okay, so this punch, Okay, let's keep a little bit to the ground, yeah, because I show you the kind of difficult techniques of fight which you cannot actually master from the first lesson, but it is just maybe a little bit of demo version. What type of fighter I am? Like I'm a type of fighter who usually I'll improvise a lot because I was going through many street fights and. Of course, since I'm doing the occult work and rituals, I can sometimes some energy and information comes to me, and I can be effective, like in the fight. But like it also came from experience, from training, and from this super confidence. And yeah, and so basics are this: like good stance, feel your body, feel energy of earth, or feel your God protector or goddess protector if you're a woman. Also, it's good to fight if you're a woman. Learn how to fight. And this punch, this punch, this punch, this punch, this punch. This. Like actually should be like this. Then actually, I actually I don't like this like standing and doing this. I just start to shadow fight because shadow fight is the best I think thing you can do in your life. I mean, like in terms of training, like you just imagine your opponent, or maybe you like do uppercuts. Okay, yeah, I want to teach you the highest techniques, like, but we need to start from the basics. So okay, this like this hits the back of side of the head, like side punches. I think they call it, the боковые. Like прямые, двоечка, боковые такие, uppercuts, like side punches, yes. And why side punches is good? Because usually, like people who don't know how to fight, they stand like this in front of you, like oh, and you can do this, you can do this, especially if the guy is fat. It's striking with the belly, with the leg is the deadly for him. Like boom, and maybe he's already like like that. And it's important just to feel your opponent, like see where there's a weak spot, and like maybe to provoke him a little bit. Like for example, he's going to you, and you like pretending you strike him with a low kick, like that, but you're not really striking with a low kick. You strike with the right hand, and you do this but he see your low kick, and he started to look down, and in the same time he got punched in the head. Like learn also these tricks. It's very useful. So the side punches is good for when guy is in defense. This defense actually is very good defense, but it's only protect you from forward punches. But you totally open from this side. So if the guy is like this and he is like super boxer, or thinks he's a super boxer and he like this, or maybe like this, something, I don't know. You can strike, like for example, couple of punches forward. He got more closed, and then side punches in the earth. This is very painful. Then he, of course, start to do something like this, and then he opened from the this part. So, or maybe you can use uppercut. I never use uppercuts because, like of course, when we played Mortal Kombat, it was like the best punch, like sit down. But in real life, this doesn't work. It's like in real life, it's work only if your opponent like kind of like open it, like I don't know, like this, and you can do something like this. I don't know, like I don't like uppercuts. I like двоечка, I like middle kick, I like front kick, I also like high kick. High kicks is the best. Also, my friend once showed me this, like double kick. Like I would call it double kick because like it's middle kick and a high kick at the same time. Like, and it's a tricky thing because, like, I will show you slow motion like this. It's a double kick. It's this. Like, first you hit like lower, and your opponent like look here, but while he's looking here, he's a little bit leaning down, and then got high kick. So it's a good technique. So yes, with the legs, low kicks. Low kicks is kicks with the knee to lower your like knee defense, like to break the stance of the opponent. Like good opponents, of course, they are like strong and you can even punch them. But with the knees, actually, like human body is a little bit like a doll. Like here it's moving, like here you can grab a hand, like and do some this aikido stuff. Like if you learn human body, you can actually beat opponents 10 times stronger because you will use his body as a levers, and you basically became like an architect of his body, you know, like a Cenobite. So you kind of like can, I don't know, okay, you can strike here. Like the idea of a low kick is to break these knees, and like breaking the knees. Like when you basically train and just do this, this. Usually it's two forward, two side, two uppercuts, two forward, two side, two uppercuts. And also it's good to move while you're doing it, but keep in mind that you should follow the legs. Like you make this step and you hit, then you make another step and you hit again. No, like, but never break your stance. Like it must be here, like it must be there. I don't know. If you want, you can use a tongpo like stance, like Muay Thai. Actually, very powerful and kind of you fearing your enemy. In Muay Thai, they have a very good tradition to become like a wood or like a steel. Like sometimes they do this and they don't lower the hands because they showing like, you hit me here, I don't feel pain. So you're fucked anyway, like, you know, and you going like this, like imagine the guy like going to you like this, like, and then you just maybe already lost because you just see this mountain go in your direction, like, and then this is kind of very important to like put a fear into your enemy. Okay, so like, okay, middle kicks. Middle kicks is a kicks. This part, it's supposed to make your opponent lose the balance, or make him like kind of not to relax. You know, it's not a deadly. It's not. It's just it can be very, of course, effective, like to break opponent's defense. But in general, it's just kind of additional kicks. Let's say so. So you hit the middle kick, and it's like, okay, you do right, you do left, you do right, you do left. Actually, once I win in a fight only with middle kicks because there was a guy in Russia with his friend Gopnik, and they was thinking since I'm a metalhead, I'm a weak opponent, but I just started to learn kickboxing. I love kickboxing very much. This is probably my favorite like martial art from all martial arts. I also love a little bit Aikido, and I did karate. I did this street fight with my friend, and I went through around 100 fights in St. Petersburg. And also in Italy, it was, I think, already maybe 6 fights. But in the 3 years, here I became a little bit a pacifist, but this this spring it was actually 6 fights, but before it was maybe only 2. Like the 3 years like in a row, but this spring is already 6. So because there is a lot of shitty people around. Before I embraced this stupid philosophy not to paying attention and blah blah blah, but now I'm very intolerant to assholeness. So also it's a good for training, because when you fight, you actually feel alive, and then you feel like a little bit like an ancient warrior, because the humans always was at war, and in ancient times, which I prefer to the modern times, it was a honor actually to be a warrior, and like also can be these conflict situations which not necessarily should be ended in the fight actually, and this is very important to understand, because in a peaceful life we need to not to provoke violence. Actually, we need to stop violence, and also we need to stop a very bad behavior, and to do it we need to be strong. So train the middle kicks. This, like, okay, like right, left, right, left. Don't break your stance. Feel confidence. I'm already like feeling I'm not in a good position. I lean back a little bit. If it would be opponent, I would do this. Yeah, once the guy was stupid because he didn't know that I'm a kickboxer, and he was thinking we do like something like this, and he will win easy, or as we call it in Russia, like the village fighters, like which fight like that, like, я тебе сейчас ебал, да. And what they do this, and you can easily block it. You can punch with the head. You can punch, do this, like you can do whatever you want. Like while this is trying to reach your head, like. But the problem is these people. They are kind of usually they are angry, and when they're angry, they like kind of like how usually the fight begins. Like I don't know, drinking with your friend. You running, like you going with your girlfriend, and then some assholes decide, oh, this is my victim, and I will bully him, and I say some bullshit to him, and when they started, it's very like uncomfortable, right? And you don't want this, you don't want the fight, you don't want this guy, like, and but then suddenly you started to feel angry, and when you meet situations like this, it's like if you didn't do anything, usually it stays with you like 1 week or I don't know, half a year sometimes, and you think, damn it, I needed to at least to punch him, like, or do something to say, okay, like fuck, like you say fuck you too, like something like this, like. But usually here the fights begin. But actually, in Italy, like I don't know, in Italy I see a lot of people. They just fight with the words, and they actually too much suckers to go into the fight actually, and it's strange for me because like also in Russia, 3 words and you're already in the fight. Like we don't fight like, oh you tua madre putana, like, oh tua madre putana, your father anti putana, like, and this can last for 1 hour. I don't understand, because if somebody tells like my mother is putana, he got this punch usually, and he will not tell my mother is a putana anymore. So this is education. This is not violence. So it's like this, and also okay. Let's finish for now with the high kicks. Yeah, trying the high kicks to create a good high kicks. Use this. I don't know if you see. Use this formazione, like растяжка. This you can add some kind of this Eastern moves to your techniques, and like, but you must do it like 60 times or something. Like also push-ups, press, belly, and the high kicks. Strike with the head. Maybe one of the most deadly strike. Usually if you see MMA fighters, one good high kick, the fight is over. Or it comes like later, like, because also in MMA it's a little bit just like a chess, because they play in chess with each other, like they try to feel when enemy is tired, they try to make him lost energy. Also it's important not to attack too much, because if you attack too much, maybe your enemy can like pretend he's like in defense, and then he suddenly start to strike you, and but you are totally in attack, you open it, but your enemy was a smarter, like he just make you like make a mistake, and then he can finish you with elbows or with the knees, and like he was like smarter than you. So don't be too much aggressive. Use the brains, use the strategy of the fight, and also feel your enemy. What like try to predict what your enemy is up to, and how he feels. And some, of course, you should not just stand and look. You should like check. Okay, if he's ready for this, maybe he not ready for this. Like and yeah. So always check the condition of your enemy, and do a high kicks like this. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching. I wish you a lot of victories. If you're interested, come to Bergamo, or I don't know, if you're in Bergamo, let's meet here next Thursday evening, or just find me in the city, or just direct message me. We will make a personal maybe training, because it's easier to teach one-on-one, or maybe we can gather some group. I hope it was enjoyable for you. Maybe you learned some new experience. And also, please don't forget to support me, because I need something to eat, and maybe also to smoke and drink. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was Dmitrii. Bye. And keep believing in Tiamat. Also, don't forget to support Ukraine and Russian volunteer corps. Russians who fight for Ukraine and for our future.